part two or whatever, what I meant with that was, or what I actually should have said, realized before I said it, I'm not fully male. I'm not fully female already. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not. So in a way, it's not like I could ever fully, truly live out that, lesbian romantic, making love relationship, because I'm not even fully here as female anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. So, and I used to just think that because, because of course I was aware of my more masculine, like, aggressive sense and everything like that, but I just thought that was like first I thought I was just like an aggressive, feminine female. Then I was like, okay, well, shit, this aggression and this maleness and this everything that I have in here, this is just the stud in me, stud, AG, whatever, you know what I'm saying? This is just like the stem in me. And then I was like, oh no, I'm a pure straight stud, you know what I'm saying? I'm not interested in feminine crap on me at all. And then, like I said, I told myself, this is just like the stud in me, you know what I'm saying? It's no big deal, I can handle it, I can get through it. But it's like, no, I don't know, if I can't handle, like, strangers, like society, like other people I don't even know calling me ma'am and miss, ma'am and miss, it just, how am I gonna live a relationship with someone who I'm supposed to love and someone who loves me when sometimes they do it, when they misgender me, when they call me ma'am and miss? Because I can imagine, I mean, it's gonna trigger something in me. It's gonna trigger something in me. It's gonna trigger dysphoria because, I mean, sometimes I'm sure I won't always be okay with it, like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure there are people out there who's like, what the hell is he talking about? But, ugh. Basically, the scenario that I'm talking about is obviously with me and my girl behind closed doors, like, romantically and sexually. I'm saying basically there will be times where I would allow myself to be, seen in a more feminine way, and I would be, called feminine pronouns, anything like that, and it will be okay. That goes along with the small desiring pull that I have, Like I said, it's from woman to woman. So, yeah. Like I said, sometimes it will be okay. And I would just, that the acceptance to be called feminine, like she and her, like it would naturally be there because I would be in that mindset. You understand? I would be in that mood then. Like I said, behind closed doors, like when me and my woman are making love, it's like sometimes I would be in a set mood as just pure dominant male, masculine John. Other times, I feel like there would be a switch off point of, where I'm, I'm not saying females can't be dominant. No, I'm just saying I could still be like a dominant female. But see, the thing is, in my mind, I would be putting myself in the place of, of a female too. And, and my woman would be able to, say she and her and everything like that, and feminine relations and everything like that towards me. And it will be okay. That's the situation that I'm talking about. But I can just imagine that. I don't know, it's like, it's kind of like, I feel like I'm invalidating, like, my transness, because how can I flip-flop like that? I made it clear already, like, there are some things, that cisgender males have, and that they're able to do that I just full-on want. No question about it, but it's like, I can't do it unless I go on hormones, and I can't let myself go on hormones when I still have this desire because, with this desire, it just, hormones would wreck this. After hormones, like, that's basically it. It wouldn't be the same. Like, this is the, These are some of the inner thoughts in my head sometimes from time to time. But anyway, this is me sharing, actually sharing insecurities and some of the hesitation I have about um, being transgender. Yeah. Um, I guess right now, like in my head, it's kind of like there's this thing in my head, like right now. It's like, and when I say right now, I don't mean like for the past few days. No, like literally just like in this moment. Okay, I'm like, what if all this means that it's like I'm a bi-gendered female? You know what I'm saying? Kind of how I used to think I was. I mean, yeah. Like what if it is like that? Like I said, I've said the perfect thing for me, it seems, would be to go out and be recognized as male at the drop of a dime. No disrespect, no misgendering. Be identified and addressed Mr., Sir, gentleman, and everything like that. And then go home, have my girl respect me as Sir and, you know, boyfriend and everything like that. And, masculine type terms. And yeah, even sometimes in the bedroom, but sometimes flipping the switch. And I'm addressed as, beautiful and everything like that. And, the same way I would kind of address her. Um, and this, again, like, it begs the question in my head, well, shoot, well, I guess, am I really trans? I don't, it just, ugh, why? Why is there this thing, like, of being trans enough? Like, it just, oh, God. It trips me up. It trips me up, yo, and I can't do anything about it because it's just, it stays on here. Like, there's no getting it out. There's no working it out. Like I said, I know I have to rely on time, and that's obviously another thing that really pisses me off because there's all this waiting for shit that I don't even have my hands on yet. If I don't have my hands on it, if I don't have the tools to get what I need, then how can I live out this stuff? How can I, you know, get over these humps, in my life and live it out and then be done with it? You know what I'm saying? Like, not have any more stress or worry or desire lingering here and there in my mind. You know what I'm saying? How can I get over it if I don't have what I need to get over it? You know what I'm saying? I'm forced to fucking wait and think and think and think and wait and more waiting, and it just, nothing's happening. Nothing's fucking happening for me right now. I and I get it, these thoughts, in a way is kind of leading all these thoughts, that scare me and that make me feel like I'm not validated enough as a trans guy. Just all these thoughts in a way, even if I don't know it, they're pushing me further and further into my evolution of myself. But it just, it's I don't know, it feels like torture sometimes because I don't know. Like, what's happening? Why do I think these things sometimes? Why? Why? I just kind of feel like it's bashing to me. It's bashful to me because I'm supposed to have all this shit figured out. I don't know, it's a lot of pressure. I mean, I've already put my foot down as trans, as being transgender, and even like to myself, like in my mind, and you know, and obviously when I go out into the world, I do have legit feelings for being transgender. I do have legit dysphoria when people call me female names and pronouns. So it's there. The legitness of being transgender, it's there. I feel like what more is there? You know, and I have the desire to look more masculine, yeah, but I just, like I said, I guess I need to live out this little desired pool to just get it over with. To live out these things that I didn't really get to live out. Again, because, not much time passed while this other stuff started happening to me, all this gender dysphoria. So, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I'm in a much I can do about this stuff. I don't know, y'all. And most of the time, I just try not, when I have thoughts like this, like about the woman and woman desire, I push it to the side and I try to touch it in my mind. But I mean, I don't know. When I push it aside, it's still there in my mind. It's not going anywhere. It's not being handled. You know what I'm saying? And it pisses me off. It's not being handled. It's not getting out the way. It's just there. It's just fucking there. And it's just, bottom line, I wouldn't mind living out, the desired pool, like I said, and seeing what it's all about, because I never got to have that. Not really. My relationships were kind of train wrecks. The first one, we didn't have sex at all. Second one, we had sex, and it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like a bastard right now. Smile just spread across my face, but yeah, it was pretty good. But it's not like it was shared. Like it was like from her to me kind of things. It wasn't ever both of us sharing things between each other. It wasn't actually, here we are, gooey emotion, we love each other and we're making love. It wasn't ever tender enough. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't sensational enough. And the third one, we had a lot of tender moments, and I really appreciated that. I did. But it was mainly from me to her. And I want the experience. It was great. It was great. I felt great, But it's like, I want an experience where it's both of us sharing things. You know what I'm saying? I've never had that. But in order to do that, it's like, I have to accept some kind of a role of femininity in some way, because, what lesbian is gonna date a trans guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess there are a few out there, but it's like, I walk up to a girl and, I can tell she likes me, and of course I like her, and how do I lay down this line to another girl? Like, hey, I'm a trans guy, and in public, I'm a man, but sometimes behind closed doors, I can be your bitch. You know what I'm saying? What? Sometimes behind closed doors, you can treat me like a woman. You know what I'm saying? What? Like, that's just, I don't know. What kind of girl would accept that shit? I don't know. I really don't. Because it's like, are we in a lesbian relationship then? If I want that sometimes? I don't know. And by saying in my mind and thinking that I would be somewhat in a lesbian relationship, that doesn't make me feel good, because it's like, well, then we're two girls. And again, that's putting me in the role, and that's kind of making me validate some kind of a role of being female. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really like that. I don't know. And to go out into the world and have looking like a male and having the pressure to perform societal wise as a male, and have all these concepts and construct of being male, it's just in society. And then to get home and sometimes be able to unravel and take off the mask of being male and then go back to being female in a way. I don't know, it kind of tears me up how I would be able to actually deal with that myself. And again, I won't know, because I don't have the opportunity to do that right now. And I don't know. I don't know what girl will let that be. And again, the feelings that I have and this desire that I have that I haven't been able to live out, it's like either I have to approach other women as a lesbian to start off with, or I have to, secondly, lamely explain them this concept. Hey, sometimes it's okay to treat me as a woman, sexually, romantically. What? What is that? But see, if I automatically, date women as a lesbian, well then that's harmful to me. It doesn't make me feel good, it doesn't make me feel validated, you know, because there is a part of me that wants so much to be male and masculine and fucking seen and treated like one. But if, you know, it's like, ironically, if I do try to live that out, I don't know how that's going to work relationship wise, because what woman is going to be able to adapt to all that? I don't know.